Just reset it. Wait. I heard it go off. Okay.
Go to mic. I think I got sound. Say it again.
You're talking on air.
WIIFTBPM. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me.
to west suburbs in Chicagoland area, the Naperville Soul Fest is back, featuring a live performance by Avery Sunshine and Carl Thomas on Friday, June 3rd, and Kindred the Family Soul, Selena Johnson, and Riis. On stage Saturday, June 4th at Naper Settlement, located at 523 South Weber Street in downtown Naperville. If you missed the last Naperville Soul Fest, you don't want to miss this one. Get your discount tickets on Eventbrite or visit NapervilleSoulFest.com for more event details. For vendor opportunities with access to over 7,000 attendees, text 630-202-6431. That's 630-202-6431. Spend your first weekend in June at the Naperville Soul Fest with Avery Sunshine Friday, June 3rd, and Kindred the Family Soul on Saturday, June 4th. Check out NapervilleSoulFest.com for more information.
You keep calling me, give you some love, you want all of it. I'm out here working, nigga, get a grip. I'm just trying to touch a million, you just wanna coexist. I say you clingy and you contradict. Give you my heart, you think it's counterfeit. Give you my word and you won't trust in it. What's the point of loving me if you don't know what trust is? I need the is you give now. Please don't back down on me. I know you've got the attention I need. Put your pride aside for me. Oh, 'cause I need that ease. Put your pride aside for me. That ease. While I'm not trying to get that ease, know that I need that ease. Put your pride aside for me, baby. You're insecure, it's driving me crazy. I'm trying to get it and you keep on saying, give it all my love, it's never enough. I put up with you for too long, now I'm over it. You want affection, I need money, I'ma call it quits. That is, that is, that is. Put your pride aside for me. That is, while I'm trying to get it, need it. That is, put your pride aside for me. Side, put it aside, put it aside, put it aside, put it aside, put it aside. Put your pride aside, put it aside. On me. Put your pride aside for me.
WIFTPM.
You are listening to the most dangerous show in the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For Ruthie Moore, for Todd Stroger, I am the host of the Maze Jackson Show, asking every single day, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Maze said, Mayor Lightfoot, man, we ain't accepting that. We ain't accepting that. Let's go. Yeah. Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in the cover-up. both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happening in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you could put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gon' sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. Too many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA get spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Let us give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And I'm concealed carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks.
Wake up, Chicago! Wake up, world. This is the Mayor Jackson Show. Right here on a Wednesday. What y'all there talking about on a Wednesday? It is week 304 Wednesdays. Y'all know how we do around these parts. I'm your man, Mace Jackson. Around here, you know, on Wednesdays, we got to spray the place down. We ain't had to spray it down a little while, but you know, on this here week of Wednesday, you know, we have all type of people around these parts. They be thinking back, you know, the ladies be running around here talking about flowers. You got the fellas running around here looking and trying to find out where the girl toy at. What happened? Where reason? You know, Wednesdays. It's right here on the Mace Jackson Show. You know, it's week 304 Wednesdays. We want to represent for our people out there. We got to talk about it a little bit early for the Saints get here. What you all people around here? I'm checking this studio out around these parts. What y'all got on going around here? Some Black Power stuff? What? I'd be a hornswoggle. That there a panther? Back there? That's not one of them there, are you all allowed to talk this black stuff around these parts? I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm in Bizarro World, but okay, it's your man. I'm sitting in. That's all right, I'm gonna stop. Can y'all tell I was watching Yellowstone this weekend?
You got a real country boy accent. You real good with it, man.
Now let me tell you, boy, if I want to make this here a country western show, Riis here, I'll get this bad boy, give me a straw hat, play a little Charlie Pride around this motherfucker, give me some Dolly Parton.
Hey, I like how you speed up to it. You got it down.
But hey, boy, let me tell you, I'll take you down that old country road. What's that? I don't know about old boy there down.
No,
it was this now. I ain't go down. I ain't go down. I done down there that old country road. You all done rapped and put the rap in the country, and that's what I'm talking about. This integration stuff here. Y'all done integrated rap and country music. You got what's my man Lil? What Dirk and the N guy? Like we used to be able to say the N word in peace. Now y'all done got the rappers all in on it, make money. Lord have mercy, it's the Maze Jackson. Y'all need to stop messing with that old Maze Jackson. That Maze Jackson, you know. Some people tell me he's a racist. You all need to let that old, hey man, they tell me that Maze Jackson there, that boy is nothing nice. They say he's stuck in the 60s. He don't understand the new world, how see, look, let me tell you. See, I learned a long time ago, and I'm going to stay in my place. See, if I just give me a little corner of the world, we just keep, we stay away from the coloreds stay away from us, we be all good. When y'all get the mixing and matching and all that stuff there, that people start to get offended. See, you Negroes, what done happen up in Chicago is you Negroes done let your Negroes get out of place. Oh, no. See, parts where I'm from, we control our colors. See, you all up in here in this radio station. See, y'all let this boy put this. You see, this is where y'all made y'all mistake. Now, I'm talking to all my people out there. Y'all done made the mistake when you let the boy put the Black Panther on the wall. Because when you let him put the Black Panther on the wall, then he thought he could talk about white folks' business. See, you got black people around here. See, he be around here talking black people be liberated, and the next thing you know, your Negroes get out of control. Now you got black people thinking on their own. Next thing you know, they'll have their own remap. They'll make their own map.
Together.
To get the black people. See now, let me tell you, whatever at all costs, you cannot let your black people start to figure out the game and work with each other. So you must at all costs remember at all costs, do not let whatever you must do to keep the black people separate, do that. Y'all people out there, look, you Riis, I think you all got a colored people problem in Chicago. These colors around here thinking a little bit. They starting to figure out if they work together. And now, Riis, I gotta tell you, Riis, I can't see you back there. You're not one of them colors back there, are you? I can't see you. I can't see you back there. So much. It's so dark. And see, this part of you all problem. You always in the dark. Are you telling me these colored people are Riis? Your problem is you let them start to think, and then this Maze done been trying to teach them how to count. Plus, let them see through. Then what he do is he break down the newspaper stories. Now and when he break it down and let you see through the lines, what you got happening is the colored folks are starting to put the puzzle together, and that's disconcerting for us. So Riis, let me tell you, I don't know how to explain it to you. But what we are going to do is whatever it is possible to stop that Maze Jackson from getting these colored folks talking to each other. Whether it's fear, threats, intimidation. Riis, we might have to go down to the deep bottom of the bucket. But whatever you do not let these colored folks get to talking together about black unity. That, sir, will be the downfall of us all. So you must use every charm you got in the book. I don't even care if you must use the memory of a dead man. You must, at all costs, not allow the coloreds to talk to each other, to get to count. Because once they get to count, Riis, then they going to say they want they cut. Riis, if they start reading, they going to start talking about the things that we've been taking. Look, Riis, You can't take from the people if they can read the contract. Don't you read that? Look, he trying to tell y'all read and count. Troublesome. He is just a troublesome one. And Riis, we have decided that we are going to make allies regardless, because see what we understand is whether it's north or south, we got the same interests. We must not let the colored man count or read. That's why it's in the book. And that Mays be reading every day. So what we must do, Riis, is warp the picture. We must change the narrative to help people understand why reading for the coloreds is a bad thing. But it's okay, because that's why we right here. I done hijack. Look, man. My name is Billy Bob Black. See? What's in it for the black people? I'm black people. Billy Bob Black sitting in for Mays. Mays, that troublesome. And is he late? See, that's the problem with your coloreds again. Getting here late. Riis? Wait, boy, where you getting a name like Riis? Like, did your mama name you Riis? Is your name Maurice? Maurice, what is it with y'all and y'all naming each other, changing your name? What's that, your street name or something? You got a street name?
Yes, I do.
Riis, you got a street now, Riis.
Yes,
what you doing with a street name, sir?
Well, when I go outside, sir, you got to identify yourself sometimes a little differently, sir. So, yes, I do have a street name, sir.
Do you have my ID that matches that? That's all I want to know, brother.
Yes, sir, I got it from out west. You know that downstairs basement, sir?
Oh, that's right, the out west ID. Now, when I first got to these parts, somebody tried to take me on, what's that there street, Massey and Pulaski?
Yes, sir.
They tried to take me down there on Massey and Pulaski and said, hey, Mays. Hey, Billy Bob Black, not Mays, Billy Bob Black. Billy Bob Black, come on down to the what you want your name to be? And I said, well, my name is Billy Bob Black. They said, you got to get you, for your ID, you got to get your different name. It's all right, though. I just need for y'all to understand that one of the worst things that could happen for Miss Ann is if you let them Mays Jackson types start counting and reading. And if they get to trying to teach black folks, if you see that boy trying to teach colored folks how to read, at all costs, you must stop him. Because that troublesome Negro will get all your Negroes thinking. And the next thing you know, they'll be wanting fair day's pay for fair day's work. And we certainly can't have that. So I'm gonna get on up out here and let let Mays Jackson come on and take his show back over. But I'm your man Billy Bob Black, and I just want to send a message out to all you others who'll be tuning in to the show, right? That you're probably just listening for trying to catch that old. I think that Mays Jackson, he could be a racist. And so I don't you all be out there letting him teach you them bad things about counting and reading. Because if he teach you how to count and read, again, our colors will be out of, we won't be able to maintain order if the colored folks start asking real questions. So now don't y'all let this Black Panther thing that he got y'all confused and y'all be around here talking hate and love everybody. Love one another. Give everybody a hug and be welcome to everybody who comes. Don't y'all let that Mays Jackson tell you nothing about no self-reliance. Don't let him teach you about that there advising each other. Because, we can't let them spread the lies, because if we get the black folks asking these questions, I'm just here to tell you, it's going to be a problem. Look, y'all, I'm Billy Bob Black, and I'm going to bounce on up out here. I got my horse waiting outside. We got to get back to Yellowstone, right? Because we got to get back to back to cowboying. But I just need to stop in, let you know that whether you're in the South or the North, we got a common goal. Do not let the colors read. And that Mace Jackson is trying to teach him how to read and count. Where will we be if we got these people reading and counting? Whew. Now, I'm going to go ahead back on that. Now, I know that y'all be trying to act like y'all don't know us from down south, but we still your cousins. Now, we know y'all got a different way of doing it. But, like y'all, you know, we do our thing in the South way different. We just call it out. Up north, I know y'all do. Up north, I know y'all handle y'all colors just a little different. But make sure that whatever you do not let them read or count. Because if they read or count, they might figure it out. Now, I'm going to get on up out of here. This is your man, Billy Bob Black. You be on the lookout for me. I'm going to be on the 3 o'clock show. I'm coming for the 3 o'clock because I got to give you perspective from our perspective. I know y'all been comfortable over here talking all this blackness, but I guess y'all must have forgot we be listening too. And I have decided that it is time out for you all to be over here talking amongst yourselves. And I have decided that I am taking a spot in the afternoons when you move. I can't be getting up this early. Oh, but I got things to say. So, Riis, I'm going to let you know when I come back, I'm going to have my black hat, my cowboy boots, and I'm ready for the 3 o'clock show. Yeah. That's me, Billy Bob Black, giving you perspective from a white person's view. Right here on what's this here you call this, the what's in it for the, what is you black people around here thinking about? You got your own network where you all can talk about black issues? Boy, you colored folk, you all have gotten away from yourselves up here north.
No, sir, we just sing our church hymns in here.
No, man, what's that? That I ain't heard no, you better find me some Church Chicago, because when I come back next time, you know I might come with some of my friends. Because we got lots of opinions, but you know what? You check us out you check out the Billy Bob Black special segment on the Mace Jackson show. He'll be coming to you at the 3 o'clock hour, you know. And I just want to remind y'all now, I will be on the Mace Jackson show when y'all move next week from 3 to 6. All right, Riis, I'm going to step on out, and I'm going to let you go and take this thing back over. And when I come back, I'm going to let y'all get back to Mace Jackson. Now, let me tell y'all one more time. Pay attention to all the black folks that's reading out here, because we need to make sure that this does not happen. All right, y'all. This is the Mace Jackson Show. I'm your host, Billy Bob Black, telling you how really white it is. This is your man, Billy Bob Black. I'll be back.
The Mace Jackson Show will be back after this break. Mace Jackson.
What's up, Chicago? This is your man, Mace Jackson, host of the Mace Jackson Show. You hear me every single day ask the question, what's in it for the black people? Well, finally, y'all, we've got an answer, and it's called the Black People First Party. Meet us every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at TP, located at 5401 South Wentworth, Unit 17E. That's in the mall at the 55th and the Dan Ryan. And you join us every Saturday where we are taking our politics black. We'll teach you everything you need to know about the game, from how to collect a petition to how to knock on a door, to even how to become the next mayor of the city of Chicago. That's right, y'all. It is the Black People First Party. Meet us every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at TP, located at 5401 South Wentworth in the mall at 55th and the Dan Ryan. And if you don't like it, you can still tell them, Maze said. This is a black people thing you wouldn't even understand.
Maze Jackson. And now, traffic and weather.
Yo, who said devotion had to be sad? Yo, check this out. The Lord is my shepherd, I want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. God's gonna turn it around.
Come all the way with me.
Good morning. What's in it for the Black People Media family? The time is now 6:34 a.m. I'm Riis the Ruler with your Chicagoland area sports, traffic, and weather update. As we head over to sports, the Chicago Cubs lose to the Padres 5-4 as the Sox get even in the series as they beat the Guardians 4-1. Let's head over to traffic on the Kennedy. O'Hare to the Loop will be 20 minutes. Outbound to O'Hare will be 17 minutes. On the Edens inbound from Deerfield to the Exchange and back will be 28 minutes. Eisenhower, Thorndale to the Loop, 42 minutes. Back out to Thorndale will be 28 minutes. On the Stevenson from I-355 to the Dan Ryan will be 35 minutes. Outbound will be 30. On the Bishop Ford from I-80 to the Dan Ryan will be 37 minutes, 28 minutes to I-80. On the Dan Ryan is 21 minutes to the Loop, 13 minutes to 95th. On DuSable Lakeshore Drive, south 55th to Jackson and back will be 7 minutes and 8 minutes north Randolph to Bryn Mawr and Bryn Mawr to Randolph. Today's weather, it is currently 75 and partly cloudy. Today will be a high of 82 with a low of 61. I'm Riis the Ruler. Happy Wednesday here on The Maze Jackson Show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come all the way with me. Don't leave me now. Come all the way with me. Oh, please. God's gonna turn it around.
You are listening to the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? Was I supposed to say, wake up, Chicago? Wake up, world. This is the Maze Jackson Show. I know everybody's like, what the heck? Hey, man, who was the black white dude that just walked up out of here? Hey, man, y'all saw Billy Bob Black? Check it out. Billy Bob Black, I don't know if y'all heard about him, but Billy Bob Black is a black dude that thinks he's white. And so Billy Bob Black called me at the store, and I thought it was important that he have a voice. Because, you know, we need to make sure all the black people get a voice on what's in it for the black people. So Billy Bob Black will be joining us in the afternoons. Billy Bob Black is the blackest, the whitest black man in America. Riis, he is you know who he gonna be? Riis, Billy Bob Black is probably going to be endorsing Yo Boy. See, Billy Bob Black, he thinks some of the black people probably still need to be slaves. So Billy Bob Black will be joining us weekly on the Maze Jackson Show from 3 to 6. Look, I'm your host, Maze Jackson. This is the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man DJ Riis the Rule on the ones and twos. Riis, it is a week 304 Wednesday, man. Man, now you know what week 304 mean. If you only know what 304 mean if you had a pager. No, I don't mean Florida.
Or a calculator in school.
Say it again, Riis.
Or a calculator in school. You know,
it's calculator. A calculator.
Hey. I love when somebody
correct you.
Correct, because I be looking like, you know what? I never noticed I said that.
So I'm gonna tell you. So there's one more you got. It's calculator. It's like ambulance. It's ambulance, right? It's accept, not accept. It's accept, right? I got you though, Reese. I got you. So some days I'd be like, should I tell him?
I mean, because I never knew.
I'd be like, should I tell him?
Like,
It'd be funny.
dang, did I really say
I
that?
ain't gonna front though, cause again, and what made me start telling people, cause I never forget, I was at Fogo the Show, right, and I was in that mug.
Fogo the child, wasn't you?
I was Fogo the child. I was like, yes, I'm on my phone talking
yeah.
smack. Yeah, I'm at Fogo the child. You know, we doing our thing. Big Swill over here killing it, right? So I'm talking, yes, we're at Fogo, and the waiter interrupts me while I'm on the phone. It's the show.
But crazy thing about it is, if you'd have told somebody, yeah, I'm at Fogo the Show, they'd be like, where in the heck are you at, bro? What? I never heard it. You do know the restaurant is on, bro, I've never been. You'd be like, Fogo the Child? Oh, yeah, I've been there.
Oh, yeah. We need we should do a segment on words black people mispronounce.
And swear it's the right word when you tell them that ain't how it. It's Fogo the Child.
Kindergarten.
I'm the owner. I'm telling you what it is, the show. I don't care what it's the child.
Right.
Black people, I love them though.
Roof. I say roof and not roof.
Roof.
I live on the roof. Oh, I say roof, not roof. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of words. I think everybody got I think roof is a optional, like aunt and aunt.
Okay.
Like there's options. There's some words I think have options. But regardless, I'm sure there are words that, I mean, I remember when, well, I didn't even tell you some of the words that I've been mispronouncing. I remember when I thought rapport was rapport or rappaport. And I was like, and I would be spelling rapport, R-A-P-O-R-E, and it was R-A-P-P-O-R-T. Right? I bet you they don't never get, I bet Salim know every word. Y'all don't even think Salim know how to mispronounce a word. And I think even if Salim was mispronouncing the word, we'll believe him over the dictionary. He'd be like, "That's what did Salim say?" All right, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man DJ Riis, the ruler. Y'all, don't forget, we are making the move from 3 to 6. Shout out to WBGX 1570 AM. Everybody that tunes into us Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 8. The Saints, we appreciate you being with us from 6:30 to 8. Still working out the deal on WBGX, but we will be making the switch on Monday. So if you don't get us, John will take your suggestion until we get that worked out, which is we'll let the mornings play in the mornings, but it'll be late. But I do think we're going to try and switch the show to 3 to 6. I would love for them to give us a rate or pay for 3 to 6 to do the whole 3 hours, but I'm just telling y'all, it's too much. It's like this labor of love. Y'all running out of love. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to, but shout out to everybody who has contributed. I'm excited. I'm letting y'all know the new set is arriving. So I got the mics are here. The new studio desk came. We're waiting on the stools. I got the backdrops about ready to hang them bad boys. Y'all gonna be in this mug like, where are we? Windy City. And be like, it's the Maze Jackson Show. Then Reese, they gonna be like, man, I need to be broadcasting in that studio. I'm gonna be like, I bet you wanna be in my studio. I'm gonna be like, see. It's like we getting ready to have us an afternoon show. Like Reese, I'm telling you, I wanna have a bartender on Fridays. I actually want to once a month broadcast live from TP and have like an after work on Fridays.
You know, like a lot of black people then did, during the pandemic, bought them the little LLCs to be like mobile barbers. Mobile bartenders. Have you seen that? Yeah, so I got like a lot of friends that's in the industry doing that. So
see, I want bartender. I want mixologists.
Yeah, they went to school, had to do all that. They went to school, they got their license and everything. But instead of working at a bar, they get booked for like events and stuff like that.
Okay, man. Yeah, so we got to get a list of people, and we want them to come make us a specialty drink once a week. And then on Fridays, it'd be like on the Friday, like they come in the studio when we here, but then when they do Friday at the whatchamajigam, everybody get a free one. Okay. Then they can advertise, and then they become the bar. Like we need a bartender of the week, right? I'm gonna also bring back commentaries. So I'm going to give some of you more vociferous people an opportunity to record your own commentary that we will play. Because some of y'all got some things to say. If you're interested in that, that'll be a 3 o'clock opportunity. It's going to be on and popping. And don't forget Facebook Court. I'm excited about this Facebook Court thing. And I need y'all to give me some situations, though. Not the Riis situations. Not week 304 situations. I don't want no alley stories because I'm going to be like, guilty. Guilty with a question mark. Riis, I don't think I'm ever forget that. I almost forgot it, and then I was like, dang.
I'm trying to write a skit for it.
Don't write a skit for it. Don't do it, Riis. Don't do it. Riis, please.
That's a million view story.
It's not worth it, though. Like, what? At what cost?
A million views.
Riis.
Somebody to see me.
Right. They gonna see you, but how are they gonna see you? I hope they're not gonna see you bent over the, like, no, bro. Don't do it, Riis. Riis, don't star in it. Whatever you do, don't star in it.
Don't star in it.
Do not.
I'm just gonna do
Riis.
the voiceover.
No, don't do it. I don't want to
do the voiceover.
Don't do the voiceover. No, Riis. I don't even want to imagine the voiceover. No, please stop. 7 of you. I'm sorry. No, I don't want all 7. Okay, I maybe 2. Riis, no. Cannot do it, dog. You cannot do it. All right, y'all. It's the Mace Jackson Show. Oh, Jesus. Memories in the corners of my mind. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I do not want to see this get. Riis, don't tell me about it. I don't want to know about it. If you break 1 million, I still don't want to know about it. Don't tell me. Riis. It took me a long time to get that out of my head.
See that blue check, you know where
Riis.
it's from. Riis, I get the blue check, I'm looking at you like,
Riis.
You're like, Riis, I want to know.
It wasn't worth it.
It wasn't
worth it, Riis. It's like it wasn't worth it. Look, I have a blue check, and it is pretty cool when you post on somebody else's thing. But I'm telling you now, it would not be worth the skit. It just wouldn't be. I'm telling you, Riis. All right, y'all. It's the Mace Jackson Show. Hey, did y'all see that Ken Griffin? What is that? What? Hey, man, I need to get a meeting with Ken Griffin because he gives out money in $20 million intervals. He just gave $25 million to the University of Chicago to make police capital training. Man.
He putting that money in that boy, ain't he? He trying to make him win.
But he doing it. He ain't giving it to. He gave your boy 45. He gave university 25. Do you know this dude bought the U.S. Constitution? Like, no, literally.
So what is he doing? Like, if you see he's spending all his money.
He not spending all his money, dog.
No,
$20 million to him. Riis, $20 million to him.
Yeah.
Literally is like spending $20.
Right, but my whole thing is, what's his plot doing all this? He putting all this money here.
He gonna buy the country one day. He
That's
gonna run for.
Yeah.
When we turn into like a oligarchy, like when the country turns into like a dictator state, he gonna be like one of the people that be.
Cause like every week he's saying Ken Griffin does the Ken Griffin. Come
Dog,
on,
you know he owned the Museum of Science and Industry, right?
What you doing? What you planning? So you never know. Watch
Dog,
out.
he making Illinois dog. Imagine he said he moved the Constitution to the city of Chicago.
It's here?
Yeah, it's in his crib.
No.
Dog, the dude bought the United States Constitution. The actual physical copy. Yes, he did.
The original?
Yes. Yes. He said he was sitting around. They saw it on an auction, and his son said, "Dad, you got to buy it." He bought the U.S. Constitution.
Wow.
Like Elon Musk just bought free speech on Twitter. This mug just bought the U.S. Constitution. Riis, think about buying the U.S. Constitution.
That's what I'm talking
like,
about.
imagine if he went in there and erased it and was like, slavery is still a law.
You crazy. Just took it and erased it. Because it's the original.
He rich. It's the original. He like, oh my God. You know how they be like, discovered in the thing underneath.
Right. It only said that y'all was going to be free in the 2000.
Y'all got 25 free years.
Right.
Get back. Hey, man.
You got to watch out.
Hey, bro.
Kid Griffin. He been doing a lot. Him and Elon Musk. I don't know. Watch out for them. Have you ever seen them movies and all the rich people survive? If you like the world from the end, where they got this big old spaceship with only rich people.
Riis, he just said, look, check this out. He bought a $8 million flight to space and then gave it away. Because him and Jeff Bezos, like, you know, he bought a $25 million flight, $8 million flight to fly up to the moon with Jeff Bezos. But then he gave it away because he had some other stuff to do.
Just, I'm busy. I'm sorry. Yeah. Can you go ahead? Can you ride the space for me?
Yep. Now, I got what I got is, yeah.
Got a meeting.
You know what? Hey, Riis, what you doing? Hey, dog. I got a ticket to go to space. You got time today?
Yeah. Yeah, man. I guess I'll go. I ain't gonna do nothing.
It's only $8 million, dog.
Oh, okay, but that's it.
That's it.
Oh, my.
If not, man, it's gonna go to waste. Real talk.
Oh, I'm watching now for Ken Griffin now. He doing it.
Dog, he bought. When I saw him buy first of all, I was suspect when he bought the Museum of Science and Industry. I was like, is he gonna take Christmas around the world away? Because I love the Museum of Science and Industry. It just like that's the museum I used to love as a kid. Like when you go to the Museum of Natural Arts, I'd be like, what is this? Like you go to the Museum of Science and Industry, you get to see the chicks hat, you get to do stuff, you get to run around. Man, when I found out he bought it for $100 million.
That's it.
$100 million. He bought the Museum of Science and Industry. I was like, is he gonna change the name?
I was just thinking about that too.
To the Ken Griffin Museum of Science and Industry, and kids for the rest of their life. Oh, dude bought the United States Constitution. Google it.
I am. That is
Riis. He bought the U.S. and I want to say he bought it for less than $20 million. Like they said, Riis, it was falling apart, faded. He said, "I'll take it." I mean, can you imagine walking into his house and on the wall is the U.S. Constitution? He say, "Hey, Riis, you don't act right. I'm gonna change this mug."
What'd you say? Huh? What'd you say? I erase this right now.
I erase your Ken Griffin, $25 million to the University of Chicago. I would be like, what do it feel like to go pick up? Yeah, yo, I got a check for $25 million for you. It's probably an endowment and it's an investment, and he probably doing it to give it away, Riis, because he got to pay it in taxes. All right. They were talking about that the shootings are down 20%. Riis, they say, why fewer shootings? They're trying to figure out what happened. Some people say because the weather been bad, like super bad this late, so we haven't had it. I say it's fewer shooters to shoot.
Funny you said that, because on the news yesterday was people getting shot.
However, it's funny because, and they said, so Riis, if I told you that 5 people were involved in a mass shooting on the South Side, what would you think?
I would believe it.
But who would you think it was?
Where is that?
Like I said, if you just get the paper and it said, if you get the paper and it says there were 5 people shot on the South Side of Chicago, what do you think? Who did it?
I'm thinking black people shootout. I'm not trying to be racist or anything, Sorry, but that's how the media perceives it. That's how I would. When I heard 5, now when I say it's at 45th and Ada, what do you say? Okay, might be some Mexican,
Latinos, please.
Hispanics.
So that's what it was. It was a mass shooting of Latinos But when you read the story, like when I read it, and it was like 5 people shot in a mass shooting on the South Side of Chicago. First thing I went to was black people. Now, what they said was when the shooting happened, then the police responded, and the crowd started fighting the police.
Yeah.
So wait, did they wait? So the cops were trying to save the life of the person on the ground, and the people came and started fighting with the police. Now, was that the ops of the people on the ground, or was that just the hood being like, we don't care who got shot, y'all get up out of here?
Probably a little bit of both.
Amen. So I just want y'all to put that in the same. Remember, this happened, and Ken Griffin just spent $25 million to make Chicago the police training capital. They're gonna show you how. They're gonna teach you how to dug your Negroes up out of here. Man, crypto exchange opens in the West Loop. What I tell you about the West Loop?
The new downtown.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna say it one more time. Y'all gonna be mad at me, and people I'm sure I'm gonna hear some comments. But when we look back, like once you like in let's say in 2040, and you look at the changing of Chicago that shifted from downtown being the center of the city of business to the West Loop, you gonna say that 27th Ward Alderman Burnett was one of the most significant aldermen in the history of Chicago. I'm telling you. And they getting that casino too, Riis. From Madison to Chicago. From Wells to Ashland. And you got to go to Damon because you got the United Center. The new downtown Chicago. Then right across the medical center. Bro, if we don't participate in this next 20 years, don't be mad. Don't be mad. I just want to point that out because, Riis, it's a big fight going on about this casino and where it's going. What I want to know is what we getting in there is tomorrow a town hall meeting about it at UIC, so I think people should go. Now, I know a lot of people going to want to go to protest, but at some point, I did tell y'all I want to open up a lobbying class, didn't I? So that we can turn some of these people from advocates, from unpaid advocates to paid advocates for their own causes. Hold on a second. I'll take a message. I'll be right back. Go to.
The Maze Jackson Show will be back after this break.
Steve Stanton.
You'll never regret. And you, with your pretty brown eyes, I knew, baby, you would change my life. And you opened up my eyes to see. I'm excited for our future, but I love our history. Let's throw back to the day that we first met. Let's throw back. I never will forget. Let's throw back to when we fell in love. Let's throw back, babe. I wanna throw back, babe. Is it just me? Don't you miss those nights sexing on the beach, playing Isley Brothers in between the sheets? And now we're taking flights from London to Belize, and we're popping bottles, endless shopping sprees. Still sexy as can be. I knew you're still the only one for me. Yeah. I'm feeling lucky as can be. I'm excited for our future, but I love our history. Yeah. To the day that we first met. Let's throw back. I really wanna know. Yeah. Let's throw back. Let's go back. Fell in love. Let's throw back. Let's go. I wanna go. Oh, come on now. We were making love to the first time we let's reminisce of the whip. We were making love. Come on now. Let's throw back. Oh, all I want is throw it back. That's all I wanna do. Come on now, let's throw back, babe. I wanna throw back, babe. Let's throw back, everybody. Let's throw back. If you love somebody, let's throw back. Talk about the love. Let's throw back, let's throw. I wanna throw back. Reminisce on how it used to be. Oh yeah.
I'm so glad that the Lord, He keeps on blessing. Y'all, I must say, every day, He's making a way. Ooh, keep on blessing me. Blessed in the city, blessed in the field, even when you come and go. I'm so glad that the Lord keeps on blessing me. Y'all, I must say, in spite of, He just keeps on. Yeah, keep on blessing me. Oh, keep on blessing me, blessing me, blessing me. In spite of me, He keeps on blessing me, blessing me. I don't deserve it. He keeps on blessing me, blessing me. All the time, He keeps on blessing me, blessing me. Lord, we need you. Lord, we need you. Lord, we need you. Can't make it unless you. We need you to stop it. Come on and stop it. Do it every day, every hour. Come on and do it. Do it for us now. Somebody in a hospital, somebody down, don't feel too well, but bless them now, in the name of Jesus. Oh, please, that's what Grandmama said. Please, Lord, please, yeah. Oh, please, yeah. Keep on blessing. Keep on blessing me. While I'm driving the car, while I'm sweeping the floor, while I'm cooking dinner, taking the kids to school, walking down the street, walking through the grocery store. Keep on blessing me. Anywhere that I stand, anywhere that I stand, keep on blessing me. In the name of Jesus, thou Son of David, keep on blessing me. Have mercy, oh God. Please don't ever stop. Please don't ever stop. When I'm disobedient, please don't ever stop. When I go against your will, please don't ever stop. When I turn away side, please don't ever stop. Oh, please, Lord, please, Lord, please, please don't ever stop. Please don't ever stop. Please don't ever stop. Not just for me, but don't stop. Don't stop blessing my family. Don't stop blessing my friends. Even bless my enemies. Oh, please. Yeah.
Don't wait till the battle. Give God. Come on and clap your hands. Leap for joy. Give God. Don't wait. Give Him
WIIFTV-PM.
Back to the Maze Jackson Show. You are listening to the most dangerous show in the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
What's in it for the black people? Cause economically we are not equal. Waking up to lies, can't toast no more. I told y'all, yeah, this a dangerous show. Don't go to church if you ain't trying to help us. Don't even try to be around and can't protect us. We see the lies now, other politicians. We need money and no symbolism. It's Maze and Riis and Ruthie and Ty explaining how we all come from God, giving us tools to beat the odds. If we united, our movement gon' stop. If they ain't tryna help us, they ain't tryna do nothing. We gotta do something, we gotta stop running. It's time to confront the problem. Really, you expect you oppressed to solve wrong. Black people don't stop that hate. Just look in the mirror, realize you great. Yeah, we always argue with our brothers, but ain't nobody gonna take our place. Just stay in tune and stay on top about who forwards, about who not. Just green light all the black economy. Then watch all the shooting don't stop. To my black people in power, just remember we put you in power. If you really wanna save all the black princesses, be Mario and not Bowser. They gave us a hard job. We gon' make it if we do it together. Divided we fall, we gotta evolve. With confidence, you are ready before you started. With no confidence in the people, we always gon' be defeated.
Wake up, Chicago! Wake up, world. This is the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. I got my man, DJ Riis the Ruler, and Billy Bob. Might have to come on back. All right, so let me do this real quick. I need to physically talk to my A-team tonight. Tonight at 7 o'clock. A-team. I need to see you in person. At the headquarters, 5401 South Wentworth.
You ain't got to tell 18 should know where headquarters at.
18 might. I ain't even pick the 18. I need you to tell me if you out. The 18. If you Maze Jackson 18, BP1 18, Black people 18. I need to talk to you tonight. In person. I'm gonna talk to you about it in a minute. I am not at liberty to share with you, but I think we're gonna talk about it a little bit later. So look, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm let you see down in the corner, Riis. We're moving to 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. So push the button. Push the button. Push the button because it ain't. I'm ready. Push it.
It's time for the social media question of the day.
What happens when black people decides we ain't going no more? What happens when we decide we are not going anymore? I'm going to open up the phone lines. I want you to give me a call, 872-259-7474. I want to start this conversation by first offering not an apology, but an observation to the Chicago Aldermanic Black Caucus. I'm going to start by saying I don't know if you all saw the map, and I'm going to tell you that based on my years of observations, I started from a pessimistic point of view. I started from the standpoint that we were going to get rolled. I started from that standpoint because for the last 20 years, it does seem like we got rolled. And I didn't think that they were going to stick together. But Riis, they did. Riis, they used some black people to try and cause dissension, to crack the unity. But Riis, they held strong. And they held on to the 16 wards. Created the Asian ward. Assisted their allies, rewarded the people who helped them, and punished the person severely who led the coup. Hope, I know you said you don't want an apology to the Black Caucus, but I got to because I bet against us. Not bet against us, but I was not of the belief that, because Riis, you know how you've been getting done wrong so long, you be like, oh, it's just gonna happen again.
All the time.
Oh, it's just gonna happen again. And so when I looked at the map and I saw that they did what they did, and then Riis, not only did they do it, but they exacted punishment on their enemy, I said, this ain't the end-all, be-all, but Riis, this is a start. You can't get to 1 million until you get from to 1. And so I don't want to overlook what happened. And I can't tell you the people who I was talking to, and I got to give a big shout out to my man, Jason Irvin, we were Young Democrats together. I watched him become an alderman, and while we don't necessarily always agree with his policies, Jason has always been, in our generation, Alderman Irvin, when we were Young Democrats, he was Jason. He was the 28th Ward Young Democrat, so he wasn't cold like us. But Jason was always a math guy and a strategy guy. And Riis, I don't know if you saw the clip when he said Black Chicago will not live on its knees. They're not our new shining knights in shining armor. They did what they were supposed to do in this instance. And instead of chastising them for it or not ever seeing anything good, let's say that's a start. They said they weren't going. We would have caved. Years ago, we would have caved. And then if we wouldn't have caved, we certainly wouldn't have punished. We would have been like, oh, can't we all get along? No, they said, we're going to stick together. We're going to get through this. And whatever happens, you ain't winning. Now, Vladimir is my boy, but Riis, he took a shot at the king, at the throne, and lost. Now, Hope, your job is to deal with the Black Caucus, not white folks. Our job is, if you want to change that, then you got to mobilize your ward. You got to join VP1. You got to do whatever it takes. But they did their job in this instance. Okay. Riis, they said they wasn't going. That's really what I'm trying to get at. Right? They said they weren't going and they didn't go. And now if you look at the map, they have emerged victorious. And if you can't see that as your win, when they tried to take one from you, then you never, it's a start, guys. We got to start somewhere. But we got to first start by saying we ain't going. Like, are we really going to allow white folks to come into our neighborhood and take one of us and go? And we said, no, we ain't bowing down this time. And I want you to think about what happens when we say we're not going anymore. We're not just going to go along. We're not going to, let me tell you, what they look for is for you to show weakness or to bow down. Because when you show weakness and bow down, Riis, they keep pushing until you stand up. And I really have decided that we have to be in a space where we don't have to always go. And you know why everybody always has to go? Because you know that even if you stand up, you might get chopped down by your own people for standing up because they mad at you for 10 years ago when the fight is today. And so you know why one of the biggest fears of people standing up is that when the people come for you, there will be no one there to get your back. How many black people have stood up and we have visited them at their funeral? Talked about, he was. What happens when we just don't accept, we just don't go? What happens when we push back instead of being on defense? You cannot win the game on D. Riis, you can protect the game on D, but if you don't score no points, if you don't go on offense, you can block every basket. All they got to do is make one. And I want to know, when do we say we ain't going? Now, I'm going to tell y'all, there's a lot of stuff cracking right now. And quite frankly, it's a little bit appalling. But I gotta ask you, when do we say we're not going anymore and they ain't taking no more of our people? When do we get to a point where they don't get to operate behind our lines, using our people to take down black people that only advocate for black people? When do we say not today? Not this one. Because Miss Ann can always count on somebody to be scared. Look, y'all. I don't think we always, they're used to us just laying down. They're used to there being no consequences. They can throw anything at you. They can say anything with the goal of making it stick with nobody. Like, when do we say no? You're not taking one of ours. You're not coming in our house. You're not telling us what we can talk about. And you're not coming to take one of ours. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. I think about how many black men and women who are unapologetically pro their community become villains, not because they did anything to anyone else, but because of the fear of a unified black community. Did y'all hear Billy Bob Black this morning? Billy Bob Black said the worst fear is that we could recognize our own issues. Go to the live line, because when do we say they not taking no more of ours? What's up, Devo? How you feeling, man?
Hey man, we say it right now. That's it. You already, bro. Once you say it, it is what it is. And to the people that one thing I want to ask you is, you've been talking about this map. So before, you've been the only one of the 30 who have been talking about the map. Nobody else even brought it up as a concern for the black community. So when you've been bringing it up and talking about the pros and the cons, what to listen for, what to read for, nobody was saying nothing. As soon as the aldermen get on the same page, and it's a win for us. We don't see many wins. Then everybody want to complain about it, and I don't understand that. If we're supposed to be building as a community, if you have a different opinion or you have a different perspective, just say what your perspective is. Don't wait until there's a victory and then come out and say, oh, well, what they should have done. No, bro, you should have said that before, because this is how we always get tripped up on what we need to be listening for. But when you say stand up, that's when we stand up. When I see brothers like you, brothers like Tyrone, hey, man, that give me the confidence, bro. And I'm sure it give a lot of other people the confidence, too. They just won't give y'all the credit. So the 30 gonna get together, and it is what it is. And shout out to the Aldermanic Black Caucus. Like, we want them to stand up, and then when they finally do, you got to give people their props. So I'm not a player hater. And, hey, man, sometimes small victories lead to great wins in war. So other than that, bro, that's really where we at. And Kerry Steele for Cook County Assessor. And that's all we riding with. You know what I'm saying? So everybody get your yard signs, and we wanna show the city who we rocking with and what we doing, man. With a smile on our face, with a sense of inclusion. We don't hate nobody. All we got over here is love for our people, man. If you love your people and you want to see Chicago be better for black people, it's a place for you. Right over here at BP1. Inclusion. That is the message. Education, arithmetic, and inclusion. And that's how I'm going to leave y'all. Hey, be blessed, bro. Riis, what's good, man?
What's good, Devo? Still waiting.
Bro, you got to get off that phone and get on that 5, man.
I'm going to holler at Maze after the show. All right?
Hey, and y'all tune in 3 to 6 next week, man. Church on the move, bro. Other than that, I'm out, man.
I appreciate
Hey, man, have a great day, bro.
You see Devin trying to get on he trying to be on the phone club executive. He trying to we ain't heard from Katie, and what Byron done went out of town. He trying to swipe Byron's spot while Byron out of town.
While he playing tennis.
While Byron tennising it up. Byron, you better get don't let him. Riis, why you out, Riis?
Hey, but you know what? Byron did say the reason why he don't be calling that much because Devin be saying what he be saying. So like maybe that's his sub. You know what I'm saying? Like
he got a surrogate.
Yeah. So it's like boom, he not here. You know, so it's like he here but not here.
Hey man, I need to talk to y'all tonight. 7 o'clock. Like Riis, y'all call them hitters. I don't got hitters. But I need to talk to my A1s.
Oh, yes, you do.
And I need to talk to my A1s. Like, I need to talk to the squad. Like if you got time tonight, I need to talk to people in person. 5401 South Wentworth. It's a lot going on. And I want to make sure that we are in the, hey man, I just feel like I don't want nobody coming in the house to get me. Right? I'm just telling you, let me start here. You're not going to be in our house and be the person trying to get me. Does that make sense? Like, first of all, your company ain't going to be in our house. You caping for your company while they trying to. So I need to talk to y'all tonight. Give us a call. 872-259-7474. I'm putting out an all call tonight for my Lions Den BP1 Wiftable people. I'm calling out for some aid and assist tonight. I'm literally calling for aid and assist this evening. I don't know if you've heard me. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to yell. But I am asking for those of you that have the ability to meet me at 5401 South Wentworth this evening at 7 p.m. to please join me there. 5401 South Wentworth tonight at 7 o'clock. Please join me there. I will not keep you long. But I just got to tell you, I'm not willingly getting, you going to have to take me out the house. I'm not walking. I'm not going. And my lifeline in this whole game has always to be honest with you. So I need to talk to you tonight. To my A1s. To the people who can make the time this evening, that if you believe in this movement that we've been building, if you have been a part of this journey, I'm probably going to be facing one of the biggest challenges, and I'm asking for some aid and assist. 5401 South Wentworth tonight. Well, it won't keep you long, but I think that I'm not going to lay down. And I told you can't win the game on defense. Because you can block somebody from all the points, but if they get two and you get none, you lose the game. So give us a call, 872-259-7474. Can you join me tonight? Can you stop by? Israel, I definitely need to see you. It's a real interesting thing going on right now. And I think we should talk about it. Yeah. Anyway, Maze Jackson Show. Riis, what happens though when we decide we not going? Have you ever decided you're not going, Riis? Like, has something happened and you be like, I'm not going. Like, I'm just not going. Like, talk to me. Give me an example of when you decided you wasn't going and it worked out in your best interest. Like a lot of times.
No, I'm trying to be a few times. I'm trying to think.
You like all the times you went. Well, I'm gonna tell you. I have found. So here's my thing, y'all. For all the years that I have done what I do, I've tried to tell you the black truth from my perspective. I don't necessarily always get it right. But I've always been able to stand up and look people in the eye. Right now, Miss Ann has decided that you need to meet me tonight at 7 o'clock at 5401. And I'm going to tell you the ops going to be there too. Everybody going to be blending in. So, but I'm going to just tell y'all, as a black man in America, I am wholly appalled at the liberties people are willing to take in our community. I need for y'all to join me today. Tonight, 7 o'clock, 5401 South Wentworth. If you got time, pull up. If I knew how to fry some chicken, I would fry some chicken. If we had a mother's board, I had a mother board fry y'all some chicken, but we don't got none. But it's about some serious business tonight. And I would not ordinarily just unilaterally call this. I would talk to people and ask. But I think time is of the essence. And so I want to ask you all, if you have participated, if what we do here has helped our community, has helped been a positive. It's often chilling to me to think that people can take our conversations amongst us and weaponize them. It's even more baffling to me when those people can freely walk amongst us that's why you gotta come, Celine. I think you've seen this happen. You may even have some insight. I think one of the biggest things that I've always tried to do is be honest with black people. Like straight up to tell you where I'm at, what's going on, why, who, how I got here, so you ain't got no aha moments. And so I'm going to need y'all to just hear me out. I have allowed, one of the craziest things is, Riis, I don't really cut people off. And I let everybody who wants to talk. 5401 South Wentworth tonight. If you can make it, I'd like you to make it. If you are a fan of the show, if you are a listener, if you've been offended, but not, regardless, I want to talk to you tonight, and I want to talk to you in person. I do everything on air, but this one I can't do on air. So I'm going to ask you if you have time tonight. Know that I wouldn't waste your time. I wouldn't, and I think the issue is serious enough for us collectively, because we've seen it, that I'm not going to, I refuse to suffer in silence, and I refuse to be punked in my own, I refuse to be punked for advocating for black people. I need to talk to you tonight. I need to see you tonight. 5401 South Wentworth. When I come back, I'm going to get off this topic. And we are going to talk about something else I told you about. Riis, you might know these names. I don't know the names.
Yeah, I just was reading it.
I don't know the names, but I called this.
We just did a show Monday about it.
I called this. The RICO Rappers. Apparently a rapper named Young Thug and Gunna.
Young Gunna, yeah.
They were federally indicted. It looks like they're going to get a RICO case. The RICO Rappers. We're going to do a segment on this. The RICO Rappers. We're going to do a segment on it. I got a couple observations that I think are interesting, but I want you to I want to talk about it because I think it's happening in front of us, and we're about to see another generation. Does anybody watch Snowfall? So this is what I thought about. If you watch Snowfall and you replace music you replace the cocaine with music and look at the havoc it caused in the communities. If you replace crack with drill and look at the havoc and then look at how they're about to proceed with the indictments, it seems like we're doing it all over again. They just got a new product. It's the Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back after these messages.
The Maze Jackson Show will be back after this break.
WIIFTBPM. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality Black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe Black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of Black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
And now, traffic and weather.
Good morning. What's in it for the Black People Media family? The time is now 7:37 a.m. and I'm Riis the Ruler with your Chicagoland area traffic and weather report. So we head over to the Kennedy. O'Hare to the Loop will now be 48 minutes. Outbound to O'Hare up to 33. On the Edens, Deerfield to the Exchange will be 51 minutes. Exchange back out to Deerfield will be 41. Eisenhower, Thorndale to the Loop, an hour and 8 minutes, 42 minutes back out to Thorndale. While the Stevenson is an hour from I-355 to the Dan Ryan, 36 minutes outbound. Bishop Ford, I-82 to Dan Ryan, 47 minutes, 32 minutes to I-80. The Dan Ryan, 26 minutes to the Loop, 13 minutes to 95th. On DuSable Drive South, 55th to Jackson will be 12 minutes. Jackson to 55th will be 7. On the north side is still 8 minutes. That's Randolph to Bryn Mawr and Bryn Mawr to Randolph. Today's weather. It is currently 77 degrees and mostly sunny. Today will be a beautiful 82 with a low of 64. I'm Riis the Ruler. Here is Valerie here on The Maze Jackson Show.
Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on up for sale. Did you get a good lawyer? that you've been dodging all the time. Are you still dizzy? Oh, yeah. Since I've come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Oh, stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over there? Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. And I think of all the things, what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. Since I've come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over there?
You are listening to the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man, DJ Riis, the rule on the ones and twos. Today, first of all, the Maze Jackson Show. If you are tuned in, shout out to everybody on WBGX. We are moving to 3 to 6 next week. So if you are, I got all the new equipment coming in. Riis, you see our new Rode microphones? Look,
I saw the city on the floor earlier, man.
Yeah, you saw the city.
I saw the city. When I looked out the window, I said, "Is this the city?"
Yep, you're gonna be like, "Dang, what? Look, we got views.
I see it.
We got views and joints. Like, we got views. You're gonna be like, "Is that the river?" The river ain't right there. You're gonna be like, "Hey man, I'm gonna tell you something." Huh?
So you'll be amazed.
You're gonna be amazed. You're gonna be like,
right.
I'm be like, psh, backstroke.
Like, okay.
It's like, yeah, going down. You know, it's okay though. It's like the upgrades. I'm waiting on my chairs to get here. I'm gonna tell you, if my chairs would be here, I had this whole thing in here already. I was about to put it in here yesterday. I might have to put it in here. Put the joint in here and put it over there or something so it could be ready.
You got your own chair?
Well, you know, I'm just gonna put my name on this chair.
Oh, no, I thought you got your own, like a throne or something.
Now, you know, I've been looking for a throne chair, but they don't make them like on stools. I like the spin and all of that stuff.
Gotcha,
so I just gotta. You know what?
But I think your chair should be different than everybody else's chair.
You think so?
For sure. I think your chair should be like, you know, like the big chair, like, you know.
So I gotta be careful. So let me say this. So I gotta do it in spurts. It's like, because once I got the chair, because the problem is when we have guests, like if Ruthie sits in a chair, she could sit in any chair. She could sit in a $79 chair, it ain't gonna break. But I guess since I'm the only real,
yeah,
I could probably, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I could put that blue one back there. See, I forgot about that. That was the king chair. That was the blue, the royal blue with the. That's your man's right there.
Okay.
Don't sleep. See, some stuff be sitting around, you just don't even see it because it just blend into the joint. Then you turn around and be like, oh, wait a minute.
I always wonder, like, why this chair sitting in the corner?
Because it was the king chair. I used to sit in. We used to broadcast in there on that table. So Ruthie would be on that corner. I'd be on this side, and Ty would be there, and we'd have a camera facing each one, and then it'd be 3, and I sat in the king chair.
Okay.
Yeah. But then as I tried to put my ego to the side, I stopped calling it the king chair. I stopped wearing my crown. Then you thought it was your crown.
Yeah, where is my crown?
See? Bought a damn crown up in this mug. Talk about where my crown at. But it's all good.
Took one of my best photos in that crown.
Oh, Lord. Wait, that was one of my. That was my crown.
Hey, you ever see you see that photo?
That photo is in my crown. that if it be your own people.
In the studio.
Did this dude take a picture in my crown And then I posted it.
The ruler. That's right, Reese. The ruler. It's the ruler. Let's go.
Be your own people, dog. Be your own people. And now I know, and he wasn't even there that long. So he just took liberties because that picture at least a year and something old. You did that maybe a week after you was here or something.
It sure is early too.
See how they see that's why black people got their feet on your couch. They ain't even it's all right. It's okay. It's all right. I'm about to move on. Read. See how black people do you? Oh, also tonight, y'all, I'm gonna need, if you can make it, and to Suzanne Sugar Baker, you definitely can get there early. Just talk to Big Swill. You can go sit down, grab your thing, tell them put what TV channel you want to be on. Sit down, tell your friends get there a little early if they want to. Get your game of pool in. Right? You could play you some checkers, some Connect Four. They got Uno up there. They got old school video games. You can play Miss Pac-Man, Donkey Kong. There's plenty to do. You get there early, they might be getting it in. So stop up there, 5401 South Wentworth today, but I'll be there at 7. I need y'all. People. I do. You know how you usually be like, I'm going to do it by myself? I'm not.
I get tiring sometimes too. Like, you know how you be like, you do it so long by yourself, you be like, damn, I just want, like, do anybody see me? Like, do anybody see me carrying all these bags? You don't even want to open up the door. Hey, how you have a whole conversation? Stop me carrying 20 bags to talk to me empty-handed, then walk off, and we go in the same building. You ain't even ask me we live next year, man. You get tired sometimes, man. You be like, yeah, I'm tired, man.
Mario, you can smoke cigars outside. Like, we'll set like, for the brothers that want to smoke cigars or whatever before, I have Big Swill set up the outside so you can sit outside and smoke right out front. You can smoke like, you can look like, you know how they be in the movies. They be like, I'm going to get some of them chairs, right?
Just don't put them rocking chairs out there looking like
no. We want to put the chairs where you can sit out there. Like, I really, if I could keep them outside, I would put the chairs where you could recline and sit there with but you can definitely sit out there. Get the ashtrays. You can get out there and smoke and have a good time, right? Support Big Swill. Also, they're gonna have a sale on what's in it for the black people hoodies. So if you ain't got one, they're gonna be on sale for $30.
Really?
Yep. Okay. So the camouflage and the
yellow.
The camouflage yellow and black all on sale for $30 tonight. So this is the best chance to get them. That's almost 40% off, right? Because we normally sell them for $50.
Yeah.
So stop by tonight. Get your wear. Get your gear. We having our spring sale to get. Well, Big Swill is having his spring sale to get rid of the gear. But Reese, here's what I feel like. I don't feel like. So sometimes when you got a bunch of bags and you standing there and you ask and you waiting for somebody to grab them, they may not be there. They may not be paying attention. They may just, like if you walk up with a whole bunch of bags, if you ain't thinking, you just like it's all part of your. So sometimes you got to say, okay, wait, I need some help with these bags. Y'all need some help with these bags. I need some help with Miss Ann. And there's no point in being in a place. I never want to be in a situation where we can't protect or defend our own. So I'm asking for some help. People call me all the time and say, hey, man, can you, will you, will you? Respectfully. No shade. I'm asking for my people. If you can't make it, it's okay because we still have stuff for you, but I need my people tonight. Might be, so some of y'all might, you can definitely, and I would say it'd be a great opportunity. It's going to be warm outside, so it'd be a great opportunity to socialize. Spend some time, right? You can get you some Uber Eats, get your little table, eat you some food, chill on out. Reese, I wish I could start the barbecue grill today, but I ain't.
Man, I was thinking that yesterday. I was like, man, listen, man, I'm almost, man, see, you done got me thinking again.
See, we got the little grill right there. Hey. So let me tell you, campaign office days, you supposed to have the grill ready. Somebody supposed to be like, I'm running to now I'm going to start the grill up. Psh. That's how it's supposed to work. That's okay. I'm going to teach y'all. I'm going to teach you how to lobby. I'm going to teach you how to do it right. But I'm going to ask you tonight to join me, 5401 South Wentworth. Okay, Riis, I want to talk about I figure you'll know about these people better than me because I'm going to talk about what happened. I want you to explain who they are for the people who don't understand. And then I'm going to tell you what I've been trying to tell you without telling you because I don't want nobody to be trying to drill me because I'm trying to tell you how to read between the lines. So, Riis, this story caught me when I saw this Thug and Young Gunna were federally indicted along with 26 other people as part of a federal sting. They are going to potentially be indicted on RICO charges. Now, Riis, how in the hell is this? Ain't Young Thug the dress dude?
Yeah.
So wait, first of all, what world do we live in where your name can be Young Thug and you wear a dress? This is the guy who they got to replace Da Baby because of his slurred comments. And as Young Thug, he appeared on stage and he wears a dress. But I'm going to let that go. I know Tupac is rolling over in his grave, though. Thug life. So anyway, I really want to understand how we got to that, too. But that's a whole nother story. Riis, who is Young Gunna and Young Thug? And why are rappers, let's back up. Why, and who is YSL? Tell me who this is and what's going on.
Well, like YSL is Young Slime Life Street Gang, but they also got like
slime. So I've been hearing people say slime. What is slime?
Slime can mean is
like you grimy.
Yeah, it can mean that, or you know what I'm saying, or it can be like a little, you know what I'm saying, like a what's up Joe, like what's up slime, you know, like a what's up, how you doing, you know what I'm saying. You could be on some slime stuff, like you can be on some grimy stuff. So it can mean like a lot of stuff, you know, like slime.
Because I see some kids say, "What's up, slime?"
Right. They just saying like, "What's up?" You know what I'm saying? But it's like a, you know, like a what's up to like I guess like a slimy person, but it's like a what's up in general. But
okay.
Yeah, so it's them, and they actually have a record label. And what's so funny about what's in it for the black people is everybody on the record label got indicted, but one person, which is Jack Harlow. I don't even know who he is. But
that's the white boy that they was carrying the other day.
That's the white boy.
So wait. The white boy is a rapper?
Yeah.
Why he wear a suit? And is he in YSL?
Yeah, he's on the label. So the whole label went down. Everybody but him. But I can understand that because it's RICO charges, and he looks like, you know, like Jack reminds me of like pure white Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like if Drake was only white, you know, that's what Jack is, but hip hop, you know, a little bit. So they, you know, like they got him, and apparently on.
He ain't like Tommy though, huh?
Nah, Jack, no, he's not like not like Tommy at all. So they didn't get him, but they got everybody, and apparently on a couple of songs, you know, like how we was just listening to Monday about how he was claiming that he did alleged things that happened. So things that actually happened, he rapped about saying that he did. Like a body claiming this body, he may not shot him, but he had something to do with it. All this other stuff. So like now they got them all on, you know. Then like apparently he rented a car, and one of his cars was found in the shooting that was involved a year ago. So they've been planning this for a while, but yeah. So they just two good rappers too. Like I just saw Gunna like perform. They are two good rappers in the game. Real high profile, definitely A-listers. Yeah. So it's kind of crazy. It's crazy, but this brings it back to Monday, full circle, how we were just talking about this, and then this happens Monday about how you see the children. So this is what the children see. So when you see these children rapping about all this stuff, they see this in the limelight. Now, you know, Gunna probably they probably don't. But if they get off, you know, you look at people like Tekashi 6ix9ine, they do all these RICO charges and then get slapped on the wrist with like a 7-year probation type stuff and stuff like that. So these kids are emulating it. Like, well, if they live in this style, you know what I'm saying? These are who I listen to, and they good, I can be good just like that. And that's the only negative effect I think sometimes it really.
The only?
Huh?
That's the only one?
So, I mean, it's the biggest one. You know, it's the biggest one. I mean, I look at music today like the same thing. The same music that's being rapping now about killing, they was doing the same thing in NWA. Like, it's the same. It's just the way that it's probably rap now. So, like, I don't really look into the killing, like, this music today is killing kids, because they was doing the same thing, man. They was screaming F the police. You know what I'm saying? So
they was screaming F the police in response to Rodney King.
That too, but they still was talking about killing people and all that stuff in they raps. But
they was really more talking about dope heads and stuff. But that's okay. I give it to you. They was talking about the origins of the crack. So let me back up. I think that this is the spawn, the second generation spawn of, let's say, NWA. So let's say there was NWA, which bred a gangster rap lifestyle. Like, so before we was Will Smith in it and you know, Chubb rocking, and then, so let's say that I never, like LL Cool J, Beastie Boys. And then I'll never forget sitting in the car listening to, well, I'm easy, I got snitches galore. You might have a lot of snitches, but I got much more, right? I'm up the street, right? And I was, oh, wow. Now, that was a vivid picture. Then I would say the era of the Boys in the Hood / Minnesota Society, and the world went to the West Coast. Spice Ones and MC8s and all of that genre. Then Riis, when New York took it back, do you remember when the world went to the mob, not the gangster, not like the street gangster, gang member, but the mob style? Remember when Nas and Wu-Tang and all them became Gambinos and they started modeling the mob lifestyle? And then Riis, I can't lie to you, during the 90s, most of the entertainment companies built themselves as along the lines of a mob model in the background. Does that make sense? Right? Like a lot of, that's to me in the 90s, like when Nas became Nas Escobar, and like even Rockefeller, Puffy, all of them, everybody became not a gang family, but a mob style family. Which then was the way people started to operate and do business in the black community. Then Riis, these kids are the children of that generation's kids who incorporated that component into their life. Now, Riis, here's what I'm telling you, though. Do you remember when I told you that we talked about these kids doing these killings and this rap? And I told you that the rappers are now the new gangs? And there's a mix between both of them? Riis, they are about to begin. Where do most young people of the... I want you to think about, where did the kids from the crack era come from? Right? And I'm not saying it wasn't pervasive, but where did the criminal justice system find its crop? In inner city black neighborhoods. Every child at that time was a spot, not every child, but the economic means of escape from the hood that was put in front of people was what? Crack. Right? And so crack permeated the hood. It was through the projects. It was everywhere. You had the haves and the have-nots. There were victors and victims, but the victims became walking zombies, and the victors went to jail for years. I asked you to think about Snowfall, the show Snowfall. If you looked at Snowfall and removed the crack as the path out and replaced it with hip-hop, drill, you can essentially see the same outcomes. And now you're going to see, if I said right now I want to sponsor a piece of legislation to go after these drill rappers that are killing our hoods, who you think would oppose it, Riis, besides rappers?
Probably like nobody, like the youth.
Exactly. Now, so I want you to work with me. If I don't give you crack, we don't supply you crack, but we make you you can make money $100,000. So now, Riis, all the hood is now in this hybrid hip-hop / criminal enterprise. Thank you to everybody from WBGX. Please continue to tune in. Also, if you have the opportunity, please join us tonight, 7 o'clock, 5401 South Wentworth. If you are with the Maze Jackson Show, if you are with What's in it for the Black People First with the, please come tonight, 7 o'clock. I won't keep you long. Riis. So now what we have is the shooters are rappers. And there's this hybrid space. So remember we was watching that video and all of them 15-year-olds was in that space, and we knew that at least 2 people in there were allegedly killers. And then they indicted as a RICO. Hey, Riis, I got a video with everybody in your crew in it. All y'all talking about the killing or rapping, thus making you an accessory. Right? But you only see it. The only people that have been prosecuted thus far are low-level $100,000 people. Until, Riis, 2 of your biggest stars in the genre, Young Gunna and Young Thug, who wears a dress, from one of who people would think ordinarily are untouchable because of their celebrity status, Riis, guess what? They're indicted, Riis, as rappers. Now, let me take you to another, let me stop you. I want to read a headline to you from the United States Department of Justice, the United States Attorney's Office, Northern District of Illinois. This was October 13th, 2021. 5 alleged street gang members charged with federal racketeering. You hear me? Listen to this. 5 alleged street gang members charged with federal racketeering offenses, including murder of Chicago rapper. This is on the FBI website right now in Chicago from October. Let me read this to you. A federal indictment unsealed today charges 5 alleged members of O Block Street Gang with participating in a criminal organization that murdered a Chicago rapper and violently protected the gang and its territories on the south side of Chicago. Hey, Riis. Sound familiar? So now let me now if you were to go respectfully to YouTube and Google O Block, So I'm going to go there. And now I want to go. I'm just going to pull up the first video that I saw on O-Block. And I'm going to play it for you. Now I want you to go to.
Switch it, right?
Yep. I want you to go to the switcher. Hold on. Let me get this muted real quick. Let me get you connected. Because what I really want us to understand, Riis, is that, now, let me open it up. Don't say it. We got to skip to the commercial. All right, Riis, bring me up.
Chicago's spiraling violence passed a grim new milestone. More than 600 murders so far this year.
After they were shot just before noon today, police say all three were standing near 63rd and King Drive when someone started firing.
Tonight, community groups are trying to find a way to cool the violence before the weather heats up
This is
even
the video.
more. CBS 2 shutting.
Metro, you go crazy.
It's a homicide. When you pullin' up, we jumping out them brass, go inside. It ain't safe outside every day, it's a homicide. Mama's crying, son got hit her, he got crucified. Just like GTA, your West get hit, your West ain't coming back. When you pullin' up, we jumping out them brass, go inside. It ain't safe outside every day, it's a homicide. Mama's crying, son got hit her, he got crucified. Just like GTA, your West get hit, your West ain't coming back. I was a shorty, I was outside, I was playing with Max. All black like Batman, walking up and getting niggas patched. Running up on niggas, watch us get a nigga soul snatched. I lost niggas to this shit, wish that I can get them back. That's why I can't play with niggas, I can't do no tiff attack. Shorty and them like thirsty, tryna slide, tryna make a pack. Track how fast as hell, 12, no it ain't no catching that. Spot them belly now, switch as fast and ain't no blowing.
Okay, I'm going to give you another one. Just Googling O-Block. They showing the dead mother in the video. Riis, are we about to lose another generation, but this time to rap? See, so what I need for us to grasp is that the new dope that you can get locked up for is this music. Now, I'm not going to, Riis, I don't want to condemn your art form. But what I want you to be smart enough to see is that you should look at this Young Gunna situation and recognize what's happening. They are now criminalized. They let you put 2 million views telling the stories. Somebody ain't coming back. His mama smoking, right? Like, I was just watching We Run This Town on the continuation of The Wire. And they were, now this was in 2017, they were playing rap songs and pulling lyrics out of them to go after and prosecute people. Riis, if any of the people that they named were dead in this video, they are indictable. So now let me take you up a notch. How long do the videos last?
What you mean, how long they last?
How long does the video last?
How long do it stay up
How
there?
long is it going to stay up there?
Forever.
So let me ask a question. So if at 15, you was living your life and you was part of the videos, when can they come get you? Because there's no statute of limitations on murder. Now, I want you to look at what they just did to Young Gunner. And then I want you to take that helicopter and apply it to Chicago. And I want you to think about how many of our young people right now are on these videos telling on themselves. And we've assumed that the feds were not paying attention. But clearly they are. And so I think about these RICO rappers, and I'm going to tell you that you are going to see this as the new criminal justice reform. Riis, all you got to do is play one of them videos for a senior. They're going to be like, lock them up. I want you to think about, what's my man say? They showed you on Snowfall, right? Right, Ness? So your new dope, your new crack, the tool that will be used to lock our children up for another generation, they already got the confessions, Riis. Riis, they got the confessions. And they got all the accomplices. And even if you ain't an accomplice, what they do with your boys and them, they took 26 people away. So now, even if you the road manager, like the whole hood is working. Like real talk.
Facts, the whole hood is working.
So think about this though. If you have a record label in Chicago, if you the feds, where you start? I think y'all missed the headline about the 5 people from O Block that were indicted. They were Riis, if you live on O Block, you O Block, right? You can't be nothing else. So literally, I could walk in to there and take all the 15-year-olds out and be like, put them away. Charge them with all first degree, and you have just removed a whole nother generation. What you gonna say, that wasn't you? It's different when you're doing an act out video, when you got actors and directors, as compared to when you are the actor and the director with the Riis. I mean, they got guns in the videos with the switches. In the video. We used to not want to be on camera. Now they do everything on camera. And I guess my question is, like, where's the adults?
And it's funny you say about the guns in the video. Now, after we saw the video of the dude 757, whatever, I actually went back and looked. So now, after them first 1 or 2 you showed, now if you go back and look at it, the rest of his videos, it says everything that's used here is just for props now. So like that's what people starting to do now, just starting to say it's for props. But like you said, they're telling on themselves. It's so crazy, you know, and that's the evidence right there. Like, where were you this day? I mean, you really gave a vivid description of something that actually this happens. This is very vivid. 242, I was looking for you. I ride down the street, you know, I was on Boulevard too, you know, like, man. Hey,
so look at this. So look at Hibiscus Tea that says, it's not a conspiracy. These little terrorists need to be locked up. I just want you to understand, right? That's how we got the criminal justice reform. Not criminal justice reform. That's how we got the crime bill. Right? Again, the new crack, it ain't no crack though. And so I'm not debating you, but it's the same situation where it becomes so violent that you say, take them kids away. So now you taking 15-year-olds out. Is it possible to eliminate? Like I just feel like Riis, they're like, can they kill all themselves and be locked up? And yes. But when we come back, I want to talk about it because, Riis, do you think, my concern is that, like, so think about, you said them videos been lasting forever. So I'm just telling you, we got some people that right now are on top of the world.
Yeah, I mean, a video, every one of his videos, Young Thug, got at least 100 million views.
So now, take the helicopter up and fly to Chicago and land the plane. Our biggest celebrities out of Chicago come from that genre at this point. At the peak, can you escape your past though? So I'll point to you again. Right now, the two, they're looking at G Herbo too. I want y'all to understand that the feds played a long game, bro. So you living it up, you kicking it, you like, man, they ain't thinking about me. And guess what, cuz? Cause Young Thug, like they've made it to the mainstream. Like they like white people be like, hey, that's Young Thug.
Yes, like for real. Yes.
You would almost say that at that point he's unindictable. And they like, whoa, homie. Riis, I just be thinking about Chicago. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. Do you think that drill music is a new crack? Will it be used as the tool to lock another generation of black young people up? Riis, they could take, I bet you between these videos, they could take out, they could probably empty out O Block of all of the young people. And what you want to do, you want to have the seniors, right? You want to keep us with women and old people. No. So if you take all the trees out to grow up straight, oh my goodness, y'all. And then here's, like, let me tell you the other one. So, in The Godfather, the whole goal is. So Riis, I would say that the famous Chicago rappers that we have are sort of like, they kind of made it out, how the goal of people is to ultimately turn their enterprise legit when you're in the mob. So let's just say you made it to legitimacy. And they be like, nah, cuz, come on back.
That's what they be waiting on, man. They be waiting on.
Are you universal? Are you the biggest thing in the world? Come here, let me holler at you.
Let you feel. Let you get all the way to the top.
And then be like,
long
so
way down.
I just feel like it's ironic that right now I've seen such a large presence of Chicago in this space. And I think it's going to be another opportunity of people who started out in the illicit business not having the opportunity to transfer their illicit wealth into good money, right? Like the Godfather wanted to turn their criminal enterprise into and go legit. The Kennedys wanted to do the same thing. Every single time we got something that we own that may have turned, it's like they be like, oh no, you're not finna use that to catch up. All right, y'all, it's the Mace Jackson Show. When we come back, I want to talk to you about it. What is your thought on the drill rap, the murders? Then we just saw people being indicted on the RICO action. Do you think it's gonna come to Chicago? I'm a little concerned that it may, especially after I remembered that they've all Riis. You get indicted, fed, you got to do 85% of that time. They get you at 15, 17. Somebody talking.
Show.
And somebody.
Well, I think the only, unless, because, Bobby Smurda was the only person that didn't. He one of the only people, him, Shine. So, but somebody talking with 25 people. Let me let you know. Somebody at 25 it can't get locked up for 12 out of 12 or 13 out of 15. You feel me? So somebody, but I don't hear. And they got them since 2015, right when Young Thug hit the scene.
Say that one more time.
So they got him. These cases been since 2015.
Riis.
Right when he was hitting the world.
Riis. So I'm just telling you. And then what they do is let you get money, and then let you then be really calling it.
Because now they can just come through. Let me get that from the government. Season this.
But not just that. They be like, no, what they do is they be like, wait, let's get the whole thing. Let's get the whole enterprise. Let's get everybody, right? So now, because again, now if they rolling, somebody got to carry the pistols. It's been some trail somewhere. Riis, we gonna watch you. I just don't think that y'all think that they could put these videos out like this with all these. Do you remember when Mayor Lightfoot said that she was welcoming Chicago, the police to Chicago? The feds to Chicago, and they were doubling down on their investigations? What was the first investigation, Riis? It was the O Block joint. They figured out the murder of FBG Duck. And they indicted 5 people, and they knew they trail. And guess what they said? O Block. So guess what that means?
Come for everybody.
It's the Maze Jackson Show. We're going to take a break. We're going to do the top of the hour, and then caller, we'll take your call. I do want to understand this, and I also need to see y'all tonight, 7 o'clock. It's the Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back.
The Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back after this break.
WIFTDPM. Broken screen? Crash system? Are you in need of spyware or virus removal from your computer? Well, contact RPC Computer Repair in South Shore and let us help you with all your computer repair services and print needs. Need office or print production services, copies, scans, fax, or even notary service? Then stop by and support RPC Computer Repair and Print Shop located 1741 East 71st Street in the 71st Street corridor, newly revitalized South Shore areas, and let RPC be your one-stop shop, where we believe RPC is your PC. RPC Computer Repair is also a UPS access point where you can drop off and pick up your important packages. So let RPC be of service to you. Call RPC Computer Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. through 6 p.m. at 773-966-4457. That's 773-966-4457. Visit RPC at rpccomputeringinc.com for more information.
Yeah, Ruthie Mo, Riis the Ruler, Maze Jackson. This is the reparations interlude. We not asking, we demanding. So go on, make my payments high, 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 high. Tell the government to cut them reparations, make them high, 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 high. Not no SBA loans, just rent the bread, make it high, 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 high. Tell the government to cut them reparations, make them high, 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 high. Look, Hey, check it out. First drug lord was President Nixon. Oval Office was the trap house where he was tipping. Got the drugs from Nicaragua and gave us crack. Declared war on blacks. Man, tell him to cut the check and tried to make it seem like a revolution. CIA was the corner boys for distribution. We could tear this country in half for retribution. But I'd rather get some restitution, so tell him to cut the check. John Singleton, man, he already told y'all. He broke it down for you when he made Snowfall. They locked us all up and created whole laws. So send a message like a cold call. Tell them to cut the check. Look, we built this city. We built this city. Back, put this country together and gave him hella aid. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears over 400 years. Been punching the clock, but yeah, we still ain't got paid. They paying the immigrants, they pay the Jews. Executive orders, man, they made the rules. I want my
40 acres you can save the mule. Cause as of right now, we getting played for the fool. You know, for sterilization, Tuskegee experiment, Rosewood Japanese internment. Come on, was all paid out from the government. We waiting on our turn, we definitely earned it. So make my payment ha 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 ha. Tell the government to cut them reparations, make them ha 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 ha. Not no SBA loans, just run the bread, make it ha 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 ha. Tell the government to cut them reparations, make them ha 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 ha. Not no stimulus checks, just run the bread, make it ha. Yeah, Ruthie Mo, Reach the Ruler, Maze Jackson. This is the reparations interlude. We not asking, we demanding.
Back to the Maze Jackson Show. You are listening to the most dangerous show in the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For Ruthie Moore, for Todd Stroger, I am the host of the Maze Jackson Show, asking every single day, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Maze said, Mayor Lightfoot, man, we ain't accepting that. We ain't accepting that. Let's go. Yeah. Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover-up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you could put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gon' sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. Too many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA gets spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Lenders give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And I'm concealed carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this is a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks.
Wake up, Chicago. Wake up, world. This is the Maze Jackson Show. Riis, I think they're gonna steal another generation of our youth. I could very easily, I be having these epiphanies, and I just gotta tell you, Riis, my epiphany tells me that drill music, your drill, Riis, that drill y'all be listening to, Riis, that is the crack of 2022. It creates kingpins. Yes? Like, Are there drill bosses? Sort of, yeah. Like when you on the label, who run the label?
Young Thug.
He the boss? CEO?
For sure.
Okay. So let's say Young Thug. Riis, do they got, according to the music, they got hitters, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they cause violence and death, right? And it's pervasive in poor communities. Like people drill all over the world, but the actual active drillers, killers, and sliders, as Brother Tyrone says,
They with him.
they in that business though, right? Like their way out is not the dope game anymore. Their way out is now the music, which is why every shorty on the block got a murder, death, kill video. Yes? So, it has all of the trademarks of crack. It's just a new product. Am I crazy with this or no?
I'm trying to tell all these people about these RICO charges.
You know what, Riis, I be telling you.
Hey, you know what old Billy Bob Black was trying to tell you, trying to let y'all know. You read that you go reading again.
There you go reading. Reading that. Did you get, and now you done use the website?
You didn't Google it?
You done Googled this mess?
You know how to use them electronics too? Yeah,
you done let these colors done started using these electronic devices.
We back, but yeah, so but like you just bring a good case in, like a lot of my people in my generation, we was talking about that too on a lot of our social networks. Like I hope y'all don't think that it's gonna stop here. We was just saying that like how they coming for people and how they been coming for rappers and stuff like that on these RICO. A lot of these rappers now.
Yeah, but here's the crazy part. Like all of our rappers talked about it in songs.
Right.
They show the videos. They be going to the grave. Like you went to the grave and peed on dude's grave like on the video?
Who did it, but I'm gonna go and see it. I don't know what it, but like I'm trying to say, I guess it's emulating. They trying to emulate what.
So how do we stop it? Let's go to the live line. Give us a call 872-259-7474. Is drill the crack of 2020? The tool to